us. And we are ready to do everything we need to defend the people of Israel.
That was Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari, and with me now is Mohamed Taha from BBC Arabic. Good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Now, we heard Daniel Hagari there say that this was a preemptive strike. What do we know in terms of the information Israel has received and what we're hearing from Hezbollah?
So the Israel is saying that they did this preemptive attack against some targets of Hezbollah in southern Lebanon. These attacks, as the reports are coming from southern Lebanon, are varied from eastern parts, western part, and the middle part of Al Zaytun area. And Hezbollah immediately retaliated of attacking various also areas in northern Israel and in Al-Julan, in the occupied Al-Julan in Syria. These areas included Acre, included Jaffa, included Safad, and Safad is the headquarters of the Israeli military operation in northern Israel. Hezbollah saying that they started the retaliation of the killing of Fouad Shokr, their military leader, and they are targeting a specific military post, and they will announce that post exactly afterwards. As you rightly mentioned, that Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister, and the military leaders are already in a meeting from the night following this operation, and they will have this security meeting very soon to announce. This security meeting has the authority to announce a full war or not, so we are waiting for this announcement to be made.
All right, so clearly very important meeting that's going on between Benjamin Netanyahu and his war cabinet. I also want to bring in some lines that are coming through from Hezbollah, who have said that they've hit 11 Israeli military sites, they've fired more than 320 rockets and sent drones flying into northern Israel on Sunday. They've said that this was an initial phase. This is ongoing. Could you put some of the context into place here? Because they've said it's in retaliation for a top commander who was killed in Beirut. There was, of course, also the killing of Ismail Haniyeh, Hamas's own top political chief. And of course, Hezbollah is backed by Iran. So what are the stakes we're talking about here?
We speak about the response of the killing of Fouad Shokr. I need to emphasize that this whole operation that started this morning started by Israel, not by Hezbollah. It started by Israel doing a preemptive strike against Hezbollah posts. For the last 20 days or so, we were expecting Hezbollah to retaliate on their killing of Fouad Shokr. We were expecting Iran to retaliate on the killing of Ismail Haniyeh on their soil. We did not have anything to happen, and we saw the talks started in Doha and Cairo to reach a ceasefire in Gaza. I think Iran and Hezbollah were waiting to see what's going to happen on that. Today, there are delegations in Cairo. We're supposed to continue these negotiations, and in the midst of all of this talk about peace talks and ceasefire, we found that that Israel did this preemptive attack against Hezbollah this morning that targeted many villages in southern Lebanon, and Hezbollah did not take time to think. They retaliated straight away by striking posts in northern Israel. As you said, they launched 320 missiles against Israel. The situation now in northern Israel and between Hezbollah and Israel is very tense. It is threatening to be a very wide war between both parties.
All right, Mohamed Taha, stay with us because, of course, as you've mentioned, made very clear, this is an ongoing situation with very high stakes. I also want to bring you some lines we're getting from the United States, Israel's ally, and of course, a country that is heavily involved in ceasefire talks that have been ongoing. Again, a reminder of the stakes here. The Pentagon has said that it's postured to support the defense of Israel. We've also heard from several agencies that the White House and President Joe Biden has directed US officials to continuously stay in communication with Israeli officials. Of course, they're going to be paying very close attention to what we hear from this meeting of Israel's war cabinet. Now, let's speak to someone else now. Laura Blumenfield is a Middle East analyst and former senior policy advisor on the State Department's Israeli-Palestinian negotiating team.